What's up, y'all? What's up, man? Y'all know what's up. King's Court back at it again, man. It's Thursday. We got a special guest. You know what I'm saying? Me and King Real again. Once again, we're ready to have a monster day. What's up, Real?
Man, what's up, Jay? Man, it's a monster day over here today. Y'all see the hat, man. Y'all see what I'm repping today. So you know my mind state at. I'm in that doing what I do mind state. You know what I mean? And y'all know what I mean by say doing what I do. That's that base shit right there, Jay Money. So it is what it is, man. R.I.P. Mac Dre. But what's up, Jay?
Yeah, what's up, man? Hey, it's been a good day so far. I'm seeing shit that I'm absolutely loving. I'm ready to kill it today, man. It may look like I had the same shirt on as yesterday, but don't worry, this isn't the same shirt. I had a good day yesterday, hit a nice little parlay, so I had to wear my long sleeve, you know what I'm saying, white Jordan shirt today, you know what I'm saying, just to keep that good luck going and shit. With these picks today, man, like I was telling my guy Real, I'm off today. I done had all day to dive in. Man, my bookie, man, this the guy, he gonna tell me, look, you ain't gonna be able to bet no more. You know what I'm saying? After today, I'm finna kill him, man. I hope y'all kill him with me.
For sure, man. Welcome on in, man. Earlier, my wife said she came in the chat. We had some new people in the show, so thank you for tuning in. We're gonna have Max join us in about 8 minutes, 10 minutes. But me and Jay want to hop on these early games real quick. Let's get ready to kick off, Jay. Yesterday, bro, Pacers again did it again to me. Lost another game. They played today. They have no offense, bro. I said the day before when they had to find some offensive identity. They don't have any right now. Now they're playing against a Magic team who I think it's shit too. The Magic are 1-7 straight up. They last 8 games, 1-9 versus the Pacers. But no Evans out still, man, with that car accident he had gotten into. I have to side over here, bro, with the Magic and the under. Jay, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, as far as the side in this one, man, like I said, I was on the Pacers yesterday. I want to say sorry to you guys, but I'm not out there balling. If I was on the Pacers, you know what I'm saying, maybe they would have did a little bit. I'm still not so high on the Wizards, man. I'm sorry. I still feel like there was a bad spot. I did mention yesterday a bunch of people on them. They did end up being right. You know what I'm saying? It was a nice play by you guys. I still feel like the Pacers had the team to get it done. So I'm always a little bit weird with them because I'm not a fan of Orlando either. So in this one, it's tough. I would be hoping that Evans will be playing. It's crazy. No play on the game as far as the side. I still lean to the Pacers, but I can't bet it. But I'm not sold on Orlando. But Orlando would seem to be the play in this spot, especially seeing the Pacers. They just can't score in this spot. I love the under here, man. If you want to follow me, just take the under. I was all over this shit last night at 210.5. I got on it again at 210. It was down to like 207.5, then creep back up a little bit to 208. I love the under in this game, man. I'm sorry. I don't see the Pacers can't score points right now. They just can't. Even if they did stick into the game, they would have to make a defensive game. The Magic are going to want to make a defensive game. I was on the under the last game versus OKC and ended up going over. I'm hoping that they focus on defense in this spot. I'm all over the under. Real, I hope you cash your pick with the Magic.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm on the under with you too, Jay. Like I was saying, that's a first thing they pointed out to me too in the game. I got it at 209. You got it at 210.5, man. 210. That's a great fucking spot. That shit was dropping right there. Orlando, we know it's a team already. They have problems on the offense themselves. They're real top heavy over there. Now you got a Pacers team who's struggling, bro. Struggling. That's a bunch of stuff I want to talk to today, Jay, about some of this stuff. And we got Max coming on. Bunch of NBA talk I want to talk and college stuff. But real quick, let's get to this next game, though, Jay. Another game right here, man. The Mavericks versus Detroit. I know it's a revenge spot for Detroit already. I was leading the Mavs earlier, Jay. I told you. And a couple guys in my DM list, I did tweet it out to them and gave them the Mavs plus 2.5. Right when I tweeted that out and took that bet myself, Luka wasn't playing. Instantly, DM everybody right back. Don't take the Mavs. Don't take the Mavs. I'm over here with the Mavs. Fuck. Then I go on Twitter, Jay. I see your tweet. After I see your tweet of my man Jay on Detroit, man, what was I overlooking? I was overlooking the revenge factor and the fact that I know the Mavs are 5-20 away, but I'm still thinking they can pull this game out against a struggling Detroit team. Jay Money. Didn't the trade happen, bro? The trade happened. All I had was $140 on my account because I had cashed out early this morning. So I used what I had on my account, made a bet in the first quarter, hopped my ass in the car, bro. Man, I think I literally went to Orleans Casino, Jay, with one sock on, a shoe on, the other shoe didn't have no sock on the foot. I know I wasn't matching. I had an MLB shirt on. You know what the MLB is, y'all. That's a little ass T-shirt that Tupac had on in that video, and you can see his MLB tag. That's what we call little ass t-shirts. We call them MOBs. I went down there, Jay. I'm on first quarter, first half, and full game. Now that shit at 7. I can't promote the 7, but bro, I got it at -1.5. First half -3.5, and the first full game -4.5, and I grabbed him again at 5.5, brother.
Right, yeah, I'm with you, man. I'm sure some people saw this shit, saw the lineups coming out, or saw the injury report, and did the same shit, man. Fuck around, come out the house with your son's shirt or something on, or people that have daughters, fuck around, come out with they flip flops. You got on pink flip flops and shit. You don't give a damn. You just trying to get this money real quick. You don't care how you look, man. But yeah, on this fight, I'm sorry, man. I didn't get Detroit at 7.5, but I still say take this shit. I was just talking to my guy Real. It would have to be some fishy shit going on with this one, man, for the Pistons not to blow them out. I already loved it. Even if the Mavs had everyone in, for the simple fact this is a revenge spot, and they damn near barely beat the Pistons when they were playing at home. You know what I'm saying? So the Pistons actually could have won that game or covered the game really late. Free throws is the reason why that game, you know what I'm saying, ended right on the spread. But you tell me you win by 5 at the house with all your players in, then now you're on the road off of a win in New York. You're only 5-20 on the road as it is. I already liked you at the 2.5. Then Doncic, Lucas, you know what I'm saying, not going to doubtful. Then you got then DeAndre Jordan, he's not going to play. I knew some shit was going on then, bro. I hopped on him at 4.5 right then again once that was announced. Then and then the trade, come on, bro. That's just then you got Wesley Matthews gone. You got starters just dropping like flies, man. So I do kind of sort of like the trade versus the Mavs. Just a quick tidbit, you know what I'm saying? I do like that trade for them, but Porzingis is injured right now, so you know what I'm saying, that's what makes it a little bit bad. But when he does come back, we know he's a superstar player. But in this game, I just think that this is a very depleted roster. I really do feel like the Mavs had no chance to win this game. I live in Dallas, you know what I'm saying, right now. I'm a Mavs fan. They have no chance in this game. This is a revenge spot for the Pistons. I'm on the under. I'm all over the under. Once again, I see somebody in chat saying, J Money all over something. You damn right. I'm all over the under. I'm all over the Pistons. I got them first half -3.5. And I like them full game all the way up to 8. You know what I'm saying? This should be a double-digit win by the Pistons.
Yeah, real shit, man. This is like I gave out. We're gonna touch on this game in a second. I want Max on here when we talk about this next game. But you know, I gave my max bet out earlier. If you guys didn't see what it was, don't look at it now. I'll give it to you in a second. But J Money right here, bro. When I said I went over max on the Pistons game today, bro, I went a dummy hype, bro. I think remember yesterday I said if I put $3,000 on the 420 -420 line with Detroit, and I lost, I'll be sleeping on somebody's couch. Bruh, if I hit this shit tonight, I don't know if my wife listening or not, but I'm about to go sleep on the couch at the Playboy Mansion, baby. I'm about to have bags on bags on bags. Fuck a couch. I'm about to go buy the whole warehouse of couches, bruh. I'm about to be lit tonight when these Pistons cash this shit, man. I got to get this money for the Pistons tonight. I'm sorry. I'm over here spinning shit. I'm hyped right now, Jay, on this game, bro. And that trade, man, it's crazy when it comes to that trade, though, man, because, you know, the New York, they could have got CJ from what I'm hearing. They could have got CJ McCollum, Turner, I want to say Harkless or somebody else from the Blazers. They fucked around and turned around and got what they got from the Mavs. This Knicks organization, Knicks guys, I'm sorry, you guys, man, but that's some bullshit for what y'all got back. I'm not saying Dennis Smith ain't a star, but he's not an all-star yet. He hasn't proven himself yet to me to be a star. DeAndre Jordan, I expect him to be released. I know, if you remember this, Jay, I don't know if it was me on here with you talking about it or Ski, but I told you guys already, Jordan had problems with the Mavs, and he had wanted out of there. And then he was already having issues over there already. As soon as he got there, he's having problems, and he wanted out of Dallas already. I'm pretty sure you knew about that, Jay, because you were in Dallas. So a lot of these guys that Dallas picked up, Tim Hardaway, I'm hearing he may be released. They got the dude Trey Burke, man, from New York. To me, that was a big pickup. So now you're going to watch guys. You're going to see Mavericks cut some guys loose. I think Finley, he can go. What's the dude named Bronson? He can go. Guys going to go now, man. I would say keep Hardaway and Burke, man. Or if you let Hardaway go, cool. But I like what Dallas did today, Jay.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, and I'll be perfectly honest. I would keep Hardaway Jr. I'm not letting him go. They did let some pieces go, and Wesley Matthews. I just want to say something real quick. We're not gonna spend much time on this at all. Well, Wesley Matthews had a huge contract, and he was nowhere near the same man like he was as a Portland Trailblazer. So we know Dallas saw what he could be, and that's why they signed him to a nice little contract. And it seemed like he just got super comfortable. He wasn't doing shit, man. So send his ass off to somewhere else. That was a damn good trade trade, letting him go. And like I said, I still do like the Porzingis trade. Or whenever he is healthy and does come back, him and Luka is going to be a damn good tandem. You know what I'm saying? And we know that this is Dirk's last year, but get Wesley Matthews and his contract the fuck out of here. Dennis Smith Jr., it still does hurt me. You know what I'm saying, that they let him go. I still feel like he was a good player, will be a good player in the future. But with the little debacle with them, it just seemed like he wasn't be good with their team anymore anyway. But I do feel like he's a good player, and he's still going to be a star out there in New York. So I do feel like it was a kind of sort of a good trade for New York a little bit, because they still did get some trade pieces back. And Porzingis said he didn't want to play there, so at least they got something for him. But I feel like Wesley Matthews, maybe he could go back to being the player that he was in Portland. But as far as for Dallas, I'm glad they got rid of him. But as far as Dallas, I do like the trade for him, and we'll see where he goes.
Yeah, no doubt. And I just want to touch on one last point on that thing, too. No, Wesley Matthews, that's the reason why we let him walk away from Portland. He's injury prone, man. He was always hurt. The games we needed him to be there and show up, he wouldn't show up. Man. His body wouldn't allow him. He wouldn't. The next time he come out and play, he dropped for 20-some points. And everybody, oh, Matthews. Everybody walk around with Matthews' jersey. Next week, he ain't playing 3 or 4 more games. That's why his ass is up out of Portland. So, yeah, he definitely had to go, man. I was about to say a comment. I forgot I was talking to. See, this is a family, Jay. So I talk to the chat like family. I was getting ready to say some real family shit. Probably would have got me censored online, but I was about to make a reference to Matthews I shouldn't have made, but let me just keep that to myself. Real quick, another point I wanted to touch on, Jay, that I haven't got to yet. Man, real quick, let's welcome the chat in, man. What's up, Al? What's up, Dave? What's up, you got Moss, D-Tay, all the new people in here, man. We sitting at 455 right now, man. We sitting at 455, so we about to have 455 people hitting this dab in the next 8 minutes with us, bro. What's up, Kevin, Capper John, Chip? Thank you. Brother, I wrote your name down in my book, and I don't have it right now, but somebody put me up on the Kings first half yesterday. You gave it to us and everybody in the chat, man. I want to thank you for that right there. I cashed that first half and my max bet on the Kings as well. I ended up taking the max bet with them, and I ended up taking them when they were down too, so that worked out for me, man. So thank you guys so much. What's up, Max, Headshot, Teddy B, Anna Merrick, Gerald, if I think about it, said you, Frank P, all you guys, man. Thank you guys for tuning in and checking us out, man. And somebody said they new here, Teddy NG. So what's up, Teddy? You got a Teddy B and a Teddy NG. So what's up, Teddy NG? I appreciate you. I wonder what that NG stand for. You know what I mean? But that part. Anyway, let's get to it, though. And somebody asked me, too, Jay, where am I from? I live in Las Vegas, been here for a while now, from Portland. Not from the Bay, but I'll be a little bit everywhere, and I got love a little bit everywhere. Everybody rock with me, man. So I keep it solid out here. When you keep it solid out here, people love you and respect you and treat you right. So I never played no shiesty bullshit games in these streets, so I get a lot of street love everywhere I go. So that's how I keep it, G. But yeah, I got love for the Bay. Well, at least today I got love for the Bay. That part. Is Max in here yet with us? No, he's not. Hey, Larry, let us know when Max get in here. Go ahead.
Cool.
Go ahead.
I just want to say, you want to get to this next game. They asking about this Bucks and Raptors game. What you like in this one? I know you got a lot to tell the people on this one.
Yeah, buddy, this is my max play I posted on Twitter today. This was a max bet right here for me, man. I know Bucks have won the last 2 out of 3 matchups this year. When I seen the Bucks won 2, the Raptors just won the last one between them. This obviously going to be a split right here. I took them on the money line at minus 140. I didn't want to grab them with the points here. The Bucks are 1-3-1 ATS last 5 games. They're 4-10 straight up last 14 games in Toronto. The Raptors 11 last 25 games versus the Bucks. Raptors are 32-9 as a favorite, at 21-4 at home this year as a favorite. And I'm hearing right now the Raptors are in heavy talks to possibly land Anthony Davis. And I'm hearing it from reliable sources too, people I trust. Well, I can't really say I trust him enough. I trust him enough to come to my house. So if I trust you enough to come to my house, I trust you enough. So I'm here to people that AD may end up being a Raptor. I wonder how that pans out. But in this spot right here, man, I have to lean Raptors. They have dominated at home. I'm not liking how I like the Bucks play on the road. I know the Bucks are a little bit banged up too, and people are still playing with Bledsoe and Brogdon. There's not really a whole healthy Milwaukee team over here. Yeah, granted the fact that the Raptors don't have Val, and that's what I really hate. But what's the kid name, Jay? I can't really say it too well. Pascal. I always say his name messed up, man. But he's playing like a beast too, man. The kid should be an all-star, I think. What's your thoughts on this game, Jay?
Yeah, this is a tough game. This is one that I will just say real. I mean, I saw that you were on the Raptors. I did just, you know what I'm saying, follow you on this one. I did take the money line. I got them at minus 135, but this just wasn't a bigger play of mine. A lot of times with these close games, I just tend to stay away. I feel like they could go either way. Even though I am on the Raptors, I did take a small bet on them on the money line. I could see this one going either type of way. So I couldn't go super big on it. Milwaukee did already beat them at the house this year. I see people saying that this is revenge for the Raps. Technically, this is a 1-1. These teams have won 1-1 each time this year. Actually, the Bucks have won twice this year, and the Raptors won the last game. So I'm going for the Raptors here. It's just the only thing I'm saying is this is a toss-up game. I feel like it go either way. We know the Bucks are one of the top teams in the East. So are the Raptors, but it definitely does help that the Raptors are the home team in this one. So you know what I'm saying. That's why I'm using a toss-up game with this one. I will usually rock with the home team, and I got them on the money line at a cheap price. So that's why I'm rocking with my guy Real on this one.
Yeah, and isn't this for first place too, if I'm not mistaken, for in the East as well. And yeah, but what I put out earlier when I said revenge game, Jay, you touched on it too. Like it's not a revenge game, but I figured I'll split the series between the two. Like I said, the Bucks had won the first two meetings between the team. Raptors won the last one. I expect the Raptors to get this one back at home too. And the Raptors are kind of rested too. I really like the ball that I've been seeing from Lowry. Also, you guys, I did a podcast too. Please go check it out with Andrew McGinnis, one of the members of the Eyes guys. We did a podcast too. It's on my Twitter, man. Go check it out. We talk some hoops, and I look forward to doing some stuff with him in the future. I'll possibly even bring my man Jay Money on with me. Jay Money's going to do it with him, man, talking some b-ball. So it's a different thing from our sports betting thing and just talking hoops, talking shit. So please check it out, man. Show that man some support. But back to this right here. Yeah, Jay, I just have to go with the home team in this spot, man. I'm not going to fade a team that's 21-4 at home, and that's 32-9 as a favorite at home. This is the type of trends that I'm going to follow. When I see a 4-10 straight up last 14 games in Toronto from a team and a 1-3 ATS last 5 games from a Bucks team who has been rolling, I'm not going to jump away from that trend, bro.
Right, yeah. Like I say, I'm definitely on it with you, man. I didn't take the Bucks here on the road. If they were at home, I would probably have to side to the Bucks. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised to see this one going either way, but I'm hoping that it's going, you know what I'm saying, on the side of the Raptors. As far as the total, I would want to lead to the over. You know what I'm saying? Each time twice of the times these teams have met this year is flew over total. But there was one time in Toronto where it was 104-99. It was an extreme defensive game. I'm always the one to take the under in a defensive type game. You know what I'm saying? Eastern Conference championship type game, which this could definitely be. I always like to take the under in those type of games. So I didn't play the total, but I would have to lean to the under, saying that this may be like a playoff type game. But the teams can score the ball fairly easily. So I wouldn't be surprised to see this one go over either.
No doubt. Somebody said, Ken, can you unblock me on Twitter, bro? Wisdom, understanding. I don't know who you are and who I blocked you for, but if I blocked you, it's probably I only block people for certain reasons. A lot of people, Jay, they don't think that we see it, but they'll be in our DM box. They'll hit the like on our shit. And I can easily click on your profile too, not yours, Jay, but them, the people who've liking us, and go see what they recently liked. So many of them be sitting there talking shit about us on other people's platforms and just really shitting on us, talking shit about us, and then hit us in our DM list and ask us for advice or ask us for shit or show some support. I don't do fake and phony, bro. That's just not me. So if you probably do some fake and phony shit, I probably block you. If you harass me for plays after I do a TV show, I probably block you. If you I might just be on my tumble one night and start blocking everybody. I don't mean no disrespect when I blocked you, but you probably offended me when I blocked you. I probably asked you to stop tagging me with people who I do not associate with at all, and you still tag me with them people, and I block. I mean, it's my Twitter. You can always come watch me on here, bro. I mean, I'm not a complete asshole. I'm still cool, but it's my Twitter, bro. If I don't want to see the bullshit, I'm not gonna deal with the bullshit. Too much hate coming at me. I got somebody right now who's been trying to challenge me after the big man. And this guy has been in my inbox before he went to Twitter with it. And I told him put his money where his mouth was. And he didn't put it there. Then he started insulting me. calling me all type of names. I blocked him from one account, blocked him on another account, and he kept coming back. So that's why you get blocked. But on to the cap and I just wanted to break down why you're blocked, and that's pretty much why I be on my no. And it's 420. 421, Jay.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Well, I was rambling. I'm done with my ramble, Jay. Let's get to it, though, G.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that, man. Like I told you, you know what I'm saying, guys, I'm with my guy Real, you know what I'm saying? It's not just him. If you come on mine or say anything, you know what I'm saying, negative, sometimes I let people make it. But if I lost a play or something, you just, you know what I'm saying, putting up in my face or all type of stuff or just being negative, I'm sorry, man. I gotta block you too. So it rarely happens. So that's how I know that it's not a whole lot of people out there like that. A lot of people, it's just, you know what I'm saying, plenty of love. They just happy to have free picks. But here's one or two people or three people that I've had to block. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not inept of doing that either. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'll do the same thing if you come to my page with some BS. So it's not just real. It's all positive vibes over here. You know what I'm saying? So we're just trying to make this cast together. And y'all should be appreciating us, man. We're really giving out free picks, man. We could be charging guys.
No doubt. And Larry, what's up? Where we got? What Max at? We got all these college questions, man. We got Max. It's an issue. Hit me up with a message, Larry. Let me know something, please. I know you're a hardworking man over there too, so please let me know. And I just hit another dab, so y'all know what it is. I was late with it. I'll be hitting a dab every now and then. Let's touch on these real games that already started off real quick. J Money. Oh, Max is in. Max, you here?
Yeah, I'm here. How you guys doing?
Oh shit! I didn't know you been in here, bro. You didn't say nothing. I didn't know you was here or not.
No, I've just been here for about a minute, so I just got in.
No doubt, man. Real quick, what's your thoughts on this game tonight? This Raptors and Bucks game, man. I know you're Canada native, man. What's your thoughts? Of course, you're probably gonna say the Raptors, but I want to hear you say the Raptors. So let me know what you're gonna say, Max.
Well, I think that the Raptors are gonna be the play tonight, and it's not just because I'm a homer and I'm a Canadian. It's because you're on it and you're liking it, and if you like it, then I know it's a safe bet for me to make in the NBA.
For sure. I appreciate you there. Anything that's good? Well, actually, we got a college games that getting ready to kick off right now, Max. Anything at 4:30 that you have right now that you want to give out that you possibly didn't give out earlier, or you want to touch on right now? That starts.
Yeah, no, I'm on the ETSU game. I put it out on the Low Bag show earlier. I think that this is going to be a really good game for ETSU to flex their muscle against Sanford. Sanford's had two really exciting games against Furman and Wofford, their past two, winning one, losing one. And I think tonight they just run out of steam against ETSU, who is going to throw a lot of different guys at them. And they got guys that can bang on the glass like Jeremy Rodriguez. So I'm on ETSU tonight. I think that everyone else should get on ETSU. I do not like how the lines moved so much in favor because you lost a bit of value, but I still think that ETSU wins this game by 5 to 6 points tonight.
I like that. Hey, what's your thoughts on that, Jay? I was actually leaning on the opposite side of you, Max, right there. I did not pull the trigger on that game at all, but I'm glad you came in here and broke me down with that. So I definitely will hop on ETSU with you, man. What's up, Jay? What's your thoughts on that game?
Yeah, I'm actually exactly with Max. He touched on a great point. They came off two big games, and the whole thing is the later one is the one that they won. I feel like it's going to be a big letdown spot after them beating Furman. You know what I'm saying? We all know that ETSU is the better team. I feel like they're going to keep on rolling here. You know what I'm saying? Obviously trying to win the conference over there. They can't afford to, you know what I'm saying, lose games like this versus Sanford. I'm with them right now, and I'm finna hop on it again. He makes me feel even more confident about it. It has hopped up to 4.5. I'm going to probably take the money line and parlay it with something else, but I'm definitely finna hop on them. I had hopped on them already at -4.
No doubt. And Max, this ain't the other shows, man. You can relax over here and let your hair down. You can hit a dabby if you want, pour you something up to drink. We sit back and chill. I'm not going to hit you with no rapid fire, brother, but you know what? You always come in and chime in whenever you got something to say. Any questions you have yourself or you want to ask us or talk about, you know what I mean? Spit that shit and go for it. Quick question for you, though. I did take Purdue first half. It's looking pretty good. I'm on Furman first half, too. It's a kind of a close game over there. Do you think maybe somebody should hop on and play Furman right now? Do you see Furman winning this game and covering? Should I maybe jump on them now?
Yeah, I think that Furman's definitely going to cover this game. I think that they showed in the first game against Citadel that they have such an advantage on the offensive glass that eventually Citadel's going to stop making shots. Lou Stallworth's a great point guard. He's a great facilitator. He's a great scorer. But you're going to need a lot more than just him against this Furman team. Jordan Lyons gets hot from three and Matt Rafferty gets the ball down low. You're going to be in trouble. So I think that if you want to play Furman and you want to get less than the 7 that closed that, I think that you got to play it in play now.
My bad. I was hitting the dab, and you came back so fast with your response. Jay, take it over, Jay. I'm dying over here, bro. I'm dying.
Max, one game I gotta ask you about, man. I'm on FIU tonight. I want to know on these early games, what did you have on FIU, and then another game that I was on Louisiana Tech. Both of them are down right now, but those are two pretty big games for me. I want to know what you had on them, man. Then I'll get to some more questions on some games that's coming up.
Yeah, I was definitely on Louisiana Tech. I thought that their depth and their defense and rebounding was definitely going to play a big factor in this game. So far, it hasn't, but Florida Atlantic's a scrappy team. You're definitely going to have to definitely play some better three-point perimeter defense and keep these guys out of the lane. So it's a hard task, but I think that Louisiana Tech, in the end, is going to show what we expected from them in the beginning of the season and not from what we've seen as of late, like their game against Charlotte.
Right, Max. Okay, now what did you have on the FIU? I know we're not super high on Southern Miss, and they're on the road in this game, and we know FIU. We was on them last game versus FAU. We know it's a little home and home, and they end up losing that game. I was looking for FIU to bounce back. They're down by 10 right now. What do you think about this one, real quick?
Yeah, I was definitely feeling on the same side as you because when a team loses by 50, you know that they're going to come a team that wins by 50, you know that they may come out a little flat in their next game. But apparently this hasn't really faced Southern Miss. I didn't expect FIU to play this badly so far in the first half after the FAU debacle. But I think that in the end, college basketball, I will go back to it. I've heard you say it, Jay Money. It's a tale of two halves. So until I see the end of the game, I'm not really convinced. I'm not worried about a 10-point spread because I've seen teams come out at halftime and go on a 20-5 run, and that would put us in the lead and in the position to cover.
I like it.
Right, yeah.
I'm back. I'm back now. Y'all have to go run and grab my lung. I have to grab that little motherfucker before you hop over the balcony, but I put it back in my chest. I put it back in there. Hey, before we go back to some more college, though, hey, Max, anything you wanted to shout out real quick before we touch on some NBA real fast, or can we touch on an NBA game and then come back to college? You cool with that?
Yeah, I'm cool with whatever you want to do. I definitely want to touch on NBA with the big trade with Porzingis going to freaking Dallas for Dennis Smith and more. I think that a lot of guys that I respect that know the NBA, they pointed out that Tim Hardaway Jr. is the perfect piece of baggage for the Knicks to unload to Dallas, and I think that he's going to be pretty bad in the locker room. I think that some of the guys that I am in DMs with, they really were hitting on that point. So I think that it's a good trade for the Knicks to get rid of some extra baggage. I don't like that they're trading Porzingis, but the chances are he was going to leave and he wasn't going to sign as a restricted free agent. So might as well get good trade value for him now and avoid the drama in the offseason.
Hey, Jay, what's your thoughts on that? Because I was just talking about how Tim Hardaway may be released from the team, and you just touched on how Tim Hardaway may be a good fit for the team. What's your final opinion on the Tim Hardaway with the Mavs situation?
Yeah, I'm not totally sure what's going to happen with it, but like I say, I would actually still like him to be a great fit there. So that's just my opinion. It's up to the Mavs, you know what I'm saying, front office to take care of that. But Me personally, I feel like you already gave up pieces. You know what I'm saying? It's not Dallas isn't really that type of city. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say city, but market right now with the other players on their team where they're going to get big name free agents. So I do feel like Tim Hardaway Jr. is a nice little piece to a team. They don't really already have great players at there. We look at their lineup tonight without Luka, and then obviously the players that they just traded. You got to have somebody. So I mean, you're not going to really find other players out there that's a whole lot better than Tim Hardaway Jr. I feel like with a different team, he could possibly be a semi-star player, not superstar, but be good enough to get you good 15 points. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 5 assists tonight. We've seen him once he get the hot hands shooting those threes, he can be a damn good player. So I mean, the Mavs can let him go if they won, but I'm just saying if it was me, I would keep him over there. You know what I'm saying? I feel like with a different team, a lot of these players can transform into someone totally different. So we saw that be a bad thing, and it can also be a good thing.
Yeah, and real quick about this game, Pistons had a credible lead at first beginning of this game with they're down 18-15, bro, to Detroit at home. I'm on the first quarter. That might just definitely be a loss. I got them at 1.5 first quarter. I got the full first half -3, but I'm definitely going to input this game. I don't see the way any way in hell that the Mavs win this game and keep this up. Hopefully Detroit covers this first quarter. Game ain't over, but first half is what I'm looking for. I put more brownies on the first half and the full game than I put on anything over here. So first half hit, bounce back even. If you tell me on the first quarter, first half, if you tell me on the first quarter, 9 times out of 10 you took the first half too, so we might be looking for a push right there. But a little bet that I do have in my book that I want to touch on and offer you everybody. I don't know if your books have it, but if you go to NBA and you go to in play, I got games on right now. Say for instance, I click on this Pistons game. It's offering me 2 bets. I can take the spread at the end of the second quarter. That's a little tricky bet to take. Right now, I can hop on the Pistons -0.5 for the first half. I'm doing that right now. So now I have them originally at -3, but now I'm taking them at -0.5. This is the type of bet where, say if a team is down big in the first quarter, like they're down 15 points in the first quarter, you could jump on this bet on my book. I don't know if other books offer it, and you can take them right now first half. It's like you're basically in playing the first half. This is the first half. Now you got that team plus 15 or 14.5 will be for the full first half. If you have a favorite there and you like that favorite to win that first half, you already concerned about that little spread. Now you got them at a better number if they are down, or you got them at a better number if just in general, you got them at a plus value or minus a half value. I know college basketball doesn't offer that for me on my books, but do you have an in-play college basketball first half for UMax that your book offers?
Yeah, my book, I'm using Bet365 for my live plays, and they offer a variety of different first half bets. So, for instance, what do I got going on right now? So I have teams to score over 30, 40, or 50 points. I have first half both teams to score. I have first half result and totals. I have a variety of different bets, even team totals too. So on Bet365, if that's the book that you're using, it's pretty good for college in-play bets if you're a first half bettor. And NBA bets, I think, offers even more props.
Got you. And I'm seeing everybody saying they're struggling. Jay, I advise everybody right now, if you can get an in-play on the Pistons right now, I just did. Exactly what I bet on the first quarter Pistons. I threw exactly my 140.75 back on this in-play first half. So I have the in-play first half at 140, and I got them in the second half -3. Pistons to come out here and win here. You got to look at it too, you guys. Jay, you probably can contest to this. A team made a trade right here. Their roster, their lineup is going to be short tonight. The one thing that the Mavs cannot do is risk getting in foul trouble. They did a good job of it in the first quarter. But with a team like the Pistons, where they're going to want to attack the inside with Griffin and Drummond like that, yeah, if the Pistons have better guard play, they should be up on this Mavs team right now by at least 15, 16 points in the first quarter. But it's the fact they don't have any guard play to attack and distribute the ball like they should have. But if Detroit decides to attack the paint on this team and get this team in foul trouble, it's going to be a long night for the Mavs, y'all. A long night. It's first quarter. It's going to be a long-ass night. But, Jay, you want to comment on that and then bring us into this next game, the Nets game?
Yeah, you're exactly right, bro. I mean, I don't know. I just can't see them, the Mavs win this game. And I just live bet the under. I was already pretty big on the under. The pace is exactly what I'm looking for right now. At the end of the first quarter, is projected to go under 160. It's not really good to in play in the first or second quarter, but I already like the under, and I feel like that this line will only drop. So this is one rare time where I did in play the total in the first quarter. I end up getting it at around 194. So I'm hoping that it doesn't end, in between there and 206. But I'm thinking that this game won't touch 190 points. We'll see how it goes into the second quarter, but it would only get worse for the Mavs. And obviously in the second half, if this game is close, then I'll just hammer the Pistons second half. This will get a lot worse in the half. Like I say, like Real says, they don't have a deep bench. You know what I'm saying? And with this Nets and Spurs game, I want to take the Spurs so bad, but this is an iffy game. In the Nets, they do have a few little injuries. You know what I'm saying? You know it's going to catch up with them at some point. The Spurs have pretty much just dominated the Nets. You know what I'm saying? ATS lately, but this is a tricky spot for me. This is one where I would almost lean with the Nets, getting the 8 points. You know what I'm saying? Maybe by a point up to the 9. One play that I did make on this game, I did take the under. I know that the Spurs have been cashing those overs, you know what I'm saying, like it ain't nothing. Last 4 games that flew over the total, but in this particular spot, after Pop getting on their ass and they only beating the Phoenix Suns by 2 points, giving 124 points, I do feel like they will come in this one to play D, and we know that the Nets can play good defense as well. So I'm hoping that this one stays under the 227 and a half.
My comment on that aspect of this game real quick is the last time the Nets won in San Antonio, my first baby mama was pregnant with my baby mama was pregnant with my daughter. That's fucking 15 years ago, bro. No, my daughter's 16. Yeah, my daughter's 16 now. Almost, yeah. She was born, bro. 2003. Shout out to my man Chris for that information I got off his site. You know who you are, Chris. Thank you for that information. But the Nets are 7-1 last 8 games and 0-3-2 ATS last 5 games versus San Antonio. 0-5 straight up last 5 games in San Antonio. But like I said, they haven't won since 2003. So you guys do the math yourself. I wasn't about to be sitting there going like this, trying to figure it out for everybody. But Nets are 0-4-1 ATS last 5 games in San Antonio. Here it goes. They're 2-21 since 2003 in San Antonio. DeRozan's back tonight too. Pop was pissed about the way they had that game against the Suns the other night, and he was extremely pissed off. I got the Spurs here. At -7. I bought down to the half a point. On my book right now, it's at an 8, so it went up a half a point. I was gonna play the total. I didn't. I think injuries catch up with this team tonight, especially with Dudley not out. You're missing 3 stars already. You're missing LeVert. You're missing Doherty, and you're missing Crab. You're missing 3 guys from your team that you expect to put up points from you. Your 3 playmakers are not playing tonight for you at all. They haven't been playing, period. But now they're just asked to. Now you got to go to San Antonio, play a team you haven't won in, beat at home in 15 years. I don't see it happening. Max, you see stuff like that all the time in college basketball, where a team hasn't beaten the team in 10 years or 12 years. What's your thoughts on that type of trend in the NBA in this game tonight?
Yeah, I don't really see that translating that much in the NBA, because like these guys, they don't miss jump shots. In college, you have lots of guys missing open jump shots. In the NBA, you don't have that. So I think that it's really about motivation and what position the team's in. A team like San Antonio, they're going to be hot wired tonight, and it's for the exact reasons that J Money pointed out. But in college basketball, it's much different than the NBA, in my opinion.
My man jump shot Jordan said trade Stanley Johnson for a bag of chips. Bro, that's funny as hell right there, bro. Hey, depending on the chips though, what chips do we get back? Are we get some hot Fritos? Are we getting some hot Cheetos? Are we getting some basic ass Fritos? That's the difference right there. You know what I mean? It's a whole different what kind of chips we gonna get from the man. He probably worth a bag of Fritos, though. He ain't worth no Cheetos. But, Jay, anything you want to add to that game real quick, though? But, yeah, when it comes to the Spurs, bro, I got a -7. I lean the Spurs here, too, bro, first half. Maybe the money lines. We got the money to leg. They're at 4.5 right now. I really don't endorse the 4.5, but I see the Spurs winning this game. I capped the Spurs winning this game by about 14 points, bro. I see them covering.
Yeah, just I want to that was it that I had to say about those games. I want to ask Max about a few college games that I'm already on. I really just want to ask his insight on them. You know what I'm saying, and what he thinks, because he really knows the teams better than I am. I'm pretty much just capping the games. A few games. The Marshall game already started. Two games real quick. The Morehead State game versus SIU. I know Morehead State is terrible on the road, but I did take Morehead State minus the 1.5, and I did take Western Kentucky on the money line. What you think? I know UTSA is a pretty good team, but I just feel like they're gonna have a letdown in this spot. What you think about those two games, Max?
Yeah, UTSA is a really gritty team, and I would probably be leaning Western Kentucky in this position also. I just think that defensively they're really coming on. The question is, and a lot of other people have asked this also, is Lamonte Bearden going to be the old Lamonte Bearden? He has been on and off. So I think in this game, I think that matchup-wise, there are aspects that he can exploit personally, and I think that Tevion Hollingsworth is going to obviously play a vital role as the lead guard and lead scorer. So you keep Charles Bassey on the floor and out of foul trouble. You got a rim protector, a guy that can get you 17 rebounds. And a guy like that means that he's getting you offensive rebounds, he's getting you second chance points, and you're probably scoring baskets that you normally wouldn't. So I agree with Western Kentucky, and you're going to have to remind me of the second pick. Sorry, I indulged a little 420.
No, yeah, you been hitting that dabby over there. Max been hitting that dabby over there.
Nah, the second one was Morehead State, Max.
Yeah, so Morehead against SIU. It's an interesting game. You would think that Morehead State, perimeter-wise, is going to have enough to go in there and cover the 1.5 points. It's not going to be a game on my board just because I've had some issues betting on Morehead State games, but I do know that they're gritty and that if the three ball isn't hitting, they're going to drive to the bucket and they're going to be not afraid to take on that contact to get to the line. So I think that you're on a good spot there. It just isn't on my game board tonight.
Real quick.
Right. I like it. What you got, Real?
I'm looking into the chat. Hey, chat. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. We touched over 500 some views today. I've been trying to keep my eye on the chat the whole time and cap and look at all this stuff. I want to thank you guys, man, for having us reach over 500 views, man. Thank you. That's all I can say is thank you. Hopefully the higher up see how good we are. Hopefully they change our time, bring us on at the right time, enable us to hit about 1,000 views like we should be reaching every single day with NBA. So thank you guys for showing your support and coming in here, man. Love you guys. Thank you guys so much. King's Court wouldn't be King's Court without my followers. King Rail wouldn't be King Rail without the support I got from you guys, from NBA, from WNBA, the support you guys give J Money, the support you guys give Maxwell Smart, Ski Profit, Wham, guys like DJ, Red Girl, all the guys you showed us, Dave LA's to the Joeys, everybody, man, man, Moses. Everybody, I want to tell everybody thank you, man, because I wouldn't be me if it wasn't for my team and where I'm at right now. So that was a blessing seeing that right there, man. As a man, I appreciate that. My wife reminded me we hit over 500 today. So thank you guys so much, man, because it means a lot to a guy from the hood. I could still be in the hood doing hood shit, but I'm over here capping basketball with you guys, man. So I appreciate it. It means a lot. Love. I have a question for you, though, Max, man. UC Irvine, bro. Santa Barbara game tonight. I'm on the over in this game, man. I don't see how this game doesn't go over. Both of these teams average about 70 points. They both give up about 65. They average over 70 points. They both give up about 65 points. This is the type of team, UC Irvine and Santa Barbara teams that I watch being on the West Coast. I watch the Hawaii games and stuff like that and all those type of games. How do you feel about that over in that game?
Yeah, I think that you're definitely on the right track here because I think that UCI definitely has a really good test tonight on the road versus UCSB. I think that UCSB is a way different team than they were last year. We can see that by the stats. We can see that by who's leading in the stat categories. Max Highfigure, he just hasn't been himself this year. A lot of other people pointed that out. He was a 19-point-per-game guy, and he just hasn't been this year. So you really have to think about where the scoring is going to come from, and what kind of pace is going to get played. Watching UCI over the past couple games, the last 5 or 6 games, I've noticed that they're trying to score the ball, and they're not trying to take 15 to 17 seconds into the shot clock before they get their offense going. So I think that you're on the good track with this over. I just think that it's going to come down to free throws. I think that it could get pretty sketchy at the end. I like to call these games ass clenchers, but I think that you're still on a good track, and I'm going to tail that pick.
Thank you, brother. Any thing you want to chime in when it comes to that play, J Money?
Yeah, I don't have anything on that game. I might just ride with you. So I'm gonna have to look into it deeper. Me personally, I stay away from the college basketball totals. That's just something that I do, but it could definitely hit. It's just not one that I looked into.
No doubt. I'm seeing everybody going crazy. Y'all going crazy as fuck over here about the Pistons team being down. I know we got first quarter. I know we got first half. But we got motherfucking 6 other NBA games out here, y'all. That trade thing, everybody on that. If you guys looking at me and J Money or anybody else to say that that's a bad play, that's a bad bet, to me it's not a bad bet. The game ain't over. All this shit is tell you right now is take the team with plus money, man. Pistons should win this basketball game. Watch the game. They down right now. They down. A lot of people be down. What happened yesterday, y'all? The Kings got their ass whooped in that first quarter. Kings came back and did what? They destroyed the Hawks, and that was our play. Listen, I'm not betting the same amount I bet on the first quarter, that I bet on the first half, that I bet on the full game. If you guys watch the show, you guys know you bet what you can afford. Hey, if your unit bet is say $200, right? Your unit is $200. Then you bet a first quarter about $40, $35, $30, $40. Quick little change right there. You turn around and bet the first half about $70, $80, maybe $100 right there. Then you turn around and bet the full game, your full unit. You're not out there dropping $300 on first quarters, $300 on first halves. If you doing that, then you a baller. Then your ass don't need to be gambling. You should be out there keep doing whatever hustle. You got to keep making them 300 and 400 G's. Because gambling obviously ain't the shit for you. You don't have the patience for it. You know what I mean? So, hey, I'm just giving y'all some real shit. Game ain't over till it's over. Stop panicking. Stop panicking. Stop panicking. If you only own a full game, you bet everything else small. Man, manage your bankroll. Just manage your money. It's your money. Just because we heavy on something, we probably can't afford to go bet whatever we want. Maybe you can too. Or maybe you just like, bro, I don't really got to go heavy, but the guy saying go heavy, I'm going to go heavy. No, just bet about maybe 10% more than you usually would bet. If your usual bet is only $50, throw extra 10 on that shit. Bet 60. You know what I mean? Do it that way, man. Manage your money. Max, will you give them some money management tips over here, man? Because you have college ball. You have about 60 goddamn games on a night. Will you please explain money management to the guys?
Well, I operate under some pretty basic principles. I don't bet more than 4 to 8% of my bankroll, and I make sure that when I make a profit, I take that profit. I always recycle my money over and over again so that at the end of the season, I know exactly how much I've made, and I know that I have a bankroll that I can withdraw from my accounts, wait till next season, put it back in, and freaking make money on it again. That's how you have to do it. You can't overbet one situation. If you're betting 5 to 10 plays a game, you just have to bet them all the same unit, even take off a little. There's no point in freaking losing if you can't afford to lose it. I can afford to lose $5,000 in one day. I'll probably pull my hair out, but I'll come back the next day just like a jump shooter and I'll lay it again. That's just how gambling is. Vegas didn't get rich because we're all winning. So just adapt or tail some guys like J Money or King Rail. Simple as that.
Yeah. Somebody said we're going from positive vibes to negative vibes. No, it's not negative vibes. I'm just saying I'm seeing everybody freak out. I'm just trying to tell you, I talk to you like family. Like I said, trying to teach y'all good bankroll management. Learn how to manage your money wisely. You don't have to jump out on the ledge on every single bet. But let's run through this NBA card so we can touch on this last little, some more college basketball. 76ers at Warriors tonight, J Money. You know what I'm leaning, man. I'm all over the Warriors tonight in this spot, man. 76ers are 0-10. Last 10 games, versus Golden State. Embiid dealing with them back issues. And Embiid dealing with them back issues. He's actually about to go up against some of the toughest guys in the NBA tonight. And that's in Draymond Green and Cousins, man. Them are two guys who don't take no shit. So if he thinks he got back problems, he's going to have some. Yeah, I know he went out last night with Curry. They went and got some food and they ate. Man, they all NBA players. People are still friends. But a lot of people in the league do not like Embiid. So it was kind of odd to notice it was just him and Curry out. A lot of guys don't like him. So we'll see how that goes tonight. But 5-12 ATS last 17 games on the road, Philadelphia. I have to go here, man, with Golden State, bro. I took Golden State first half -5, Jay. I also took them full game -9.5. I took a small bet on the over 240 in this spot. I see numbers tonight. I see more numbers from Golden State. I think Golden State probably blow this team out by about 20-some points. It could probably be a 110 from Philadelphia, 135 or somewhere around there. Maybe, somewhere around there. I can see it still going over the 240. At the same point, I can see it going under the 240. We getting stuck at about a 235 total. Everybody gets screwed out there. But the total wise, not so fond of. I didn't make a play on it, but I am on the first half Golden State. Full game Golden State. I'm still on this Golden State train. If you guys been watching the show, following the plays, all we've been doing is casting with Golden State lately. So I'm definitely not jumping off for a Philadelphia team that has not shown me nothing that I could actually look at and be like, well, Philadelphia makes me money. They don't make me money. So, yeah, Jay, what you got to say about that one?
Yeah, on this game, I don't really have anything. This is one that I don't have a bet on really, on either side. So, I would just, advise you guys to follow my guy Real. If he's on the Warriors, hey, if you like that, take the Warriors. You guys like the 76ers, take the 76ers. This one is too close to call to me. The 76ers are somewhat of a good team. You almost giving them double digits. They could cover the spread. They could come out here and get blown out. We know if they shut down Embiid and Butler's not really doing much, they could definitely get blown out in this spot. This is one I'm just staying away from. I need to look into it a little bit deeper.
What's your thoughts, Max?
Golden State. Why can't anyone just blindly bet on the team that's going to make you the most money throughout the season? I think that they're in a position right now where they want to show Kevin Durant, well, if you leave for New York, you're going to be leaving this. It's called rings. So many rings that your hand is going to be weighed down. So it's up to Kevin, but I think that Golden State's going to play up to their potential and their position this game, because Philadelphia is one of the better teams in the East that people talk about, even though they haven't been that good lately, still on paper. So I think Golden State is a good bet in the first quarter. I think that they're a good bet on the third quarter, and I think they're a good bet on full game. Excuse me.
No doubt. And I know I didn't give this play out to everybody, but I talked about it on here. I hit my first half Purdue and my first half Furman right there. Both was close. Won them both by half points, man. But I cashed both of the motherfuckers right there, Max. Woo! Any thoughts on the Purdue second half, bro?
Yeah, I think that if they want to, they're going to keep on pounding it on. Penn State is a disappointing team. A lot of people were worrying about this being an NC State Virginia situation. I didn't think so. I think that it just came down to how hard Purdue wants this game after the Michigan State game, which definitely took a lot of heart and emotion out of them. But if Purdue wants to freaking be the top tier of the Big Ten, then this is the type of team, Penn State, that you got to stomp on. I think that they're going to continue to stomp on them.
Anything you want to add to that, Jay?
Yeah, the only thing that scares me is that the only thing that scares me with this one is that Purdue was up by damn near 20 points. They were about like 15 or 17 points, and then Penn State come roaring all the way back and got it down to 3 points. So we know they're at the house, and I was telling my guy Real that I'm on Purdue to win the game. It's just with the points. It seems like Penn State wanted to keep it close. It looks like they were finna get blown out. Then they just stole all the momentum going into halftime. So I've seen this happen where it goes the other way. I obviously hope that Purdue does win, but if Penn State does happen to pull it out, I don't think they're a good team at all, but it seems like they really did try to come to play today. And they, like I said, they have the momentum going into halftime. It wouldn't be surprising to see them hang inside this number, but I am on Purdue to win the game, so I hope they pull it out.
Hey, I went to my Twitter just now, bro, on accident because I was trying to go to my book, and all I saw was, so I don't know who did it, man. I don't know if I watched the show or not, but all I saw was Jay-Z doing like this. I forget what video that was, and he was shutting the door, though. That shit was just funny. Y'all talking about the Detroit Pistons, man. That got me spinning over here, man. My mouth is all wet. Shit was smoking this motherfucking dab. Hey, that was a funny-ass little thing right there. That was funny just now. Hey, hopefully the Pistons come back, but I hear what y'all saying, man. I'm in a goofy mood today. I've had a strange, awkward, crazy fucking day. I'm just happy today, man. I'm just chill, man. I'm about to hop on a flight tomorrow too, Jay. I'm about to go fly somewhere tomorrow, man. I'm about to go check some Super Bowl out. So, yeah, I'm in a good mood. Pistons getting their ass whooped right now. Nothing I can say about it. Hopefully they come back and win that game. Magic in that ass. We got one more game, Jay, to touch on, and then we can hit max up with the rest of the college basketball. Lakers and Clippers, bro. No way in hell I'm putting my money on the Lakers tonight. Oh, shit. LeBron back tonight. Breaking news. Now I'm fucking with all y'all Laker fans. LeBron ain't playing tonight. LeBron ain't doing nothing tonight. Jay, I gotta go. I gotta go with the Clippers here, man. This should be a revenge spot for the Lakers in this spot, but nope, it's not. Too many injuries. I know no Gallinari, and I don't know if Bradley is playing. I haven't went back to check. I'll go back and check right now, unless you know, Jay, if Gallinari, not Gallinari, but Bradley is playing. The Lakers are 2-18 last 20 games versus LA. They're 1-11 straight up last 12 games in LA. Well, not in LA, but versus the Clippers, because they're all from Los Angeles. I just don't see LA compete tonight, man. We know this Clipper team is an offensive team. They put up points. LA's going to want to try to run that defense. But LA just has too many injuries right now. And what's the news on Kuzma? Is he playing or not?
Yeah, on this one, man, this is the late one to call, man. For some strange reason, I do feel like the Lakers will come to play in this game. The Clippers scare me, man. They should be in the bounce back mode after their loss to the Hawks, but just in their game show me, man, that they just not playing good right now. And if a team comes out there and smacks them in the mouth and wants it more than them, you shut down Lou Williams. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much, you got a good. If you got somebody to contain Montreal Williams, shut down Lou Williams coming off the bench. And then, like you said, Bradley is happen to be out tonight. That's definitely going to hurt them. I really don't care even if he's in. This is a tough one to call, but I do lean to the Lakers plus the 4 points here. Call me crazy, but I just feel like this is a crazy spot here.
Call you crazy? I'm going to call your motherfucking ass C now. Beyond crazy, bro. You all went to that extent, bro. I'm going to have to fly down to Dallas, man. We're going to have to have an intervention over some J Money. How the hell you going to take the Lakers? No, Kuzma say he game time. Yeah, Bradley game time too. You said they out, but I'm on RotoWire that say still game time, so I don't know, man. I didn't make a single play on this game at all, but I still lean Clippers in this spot. It would have to be Clippers minus the 4. I know that line been going back and forth between 4 and 5. I just cannot put my money on LA right now for nothing, bro. And Josh Hart, he's out the game tonight. So I don't know what's going on here, bro. I just definitely cannot pick up the Clippers. I pick up the Los Angeles Lakers in this spot. It has to be Clippers or nothing. What's your thoughts on this game over there, Maxie?
Yeah, no, I'm a former Clipper fan from when Blake Griffin was with them, so I'll never bet or cheer for the Lakers. I just don't understand how they're going to be able to focus on what's going on when all of them are probably looking at each other wondering, are you going for Davis? Am I going for Davis? Are you going for Davis? So I think that these kind of factors are going to play in on second and third year NBA professionals. And I would just be going with the Clippers because I'm just a really big Laker hater when the Clippers are involved.
Yeah, and Luke, he's about to be out of a job soon, y'all. I don't know what everybody's thinking. Like, I don't know why they just keep pussyfooting around with the guy. They need to just go ahead and fire him right now and just let him go. This hit the coach for LeBron. LeBron's the coach of the team. Let's let LeBron just run everything. Him and Magic just go sit down and have some frappuccinos or something and just figure out what they're going to do with this team right now. At first, the Pelicans wouldn't even respond to the Lakers' calls about trade talks. Now they're answering the phone for them, so they're trying to figure something out before they're answering calls from everybody. I don't know what's going on with the Lakers over there, man. I don't know why everybody hates LeBron. Maybe LeBron seems like a cool person, and maybe he's like really behind closed doors, like a little red dude behind me. I don't know. I mean, on this side, I don't know what it is. Why it's so hard for LeBron to get somebody to come and run with him over there, and why it seems like the league wanted to stop players from playing with LeBron. It seems like it too, or not even playing with LeBron, but going to LA. They did the same shit with Chris Paul, man. Maybe the NBA has an issue with the Lakers. Maybe they pissed him off and rubbed them the wrong way when it was coming to the ownership, that issue they was having up there. So who knows? I don't know what it is. But if I put my money on this game tonight, I would have to rock with the Clippers. I know my man Jay Money is on the Lakers or likes the Lakers. He has no play on it either. But this is a toss-up game, you guys. I say in-play it the whole way through. Max, you got some more college plays you want to break us down with? Man, I know we got the Hawaii game tonight. Any play on that from you?
Oh, definitely. Ordinarily, I'd be supporting DJ Big Boss and Noli knows because they love their Long Beach 49ers. But I'm going with Hawaii now. I think that when teams travel to the island, I think that it's half vacation, half business. I think that at this point in the conference season, Hawaii's really humming right now. I do like the fact that the line went from 7 to 8.5. That gives me confidence in my play on Hawaii. I think that they cover at home tonight. I think that it's not going to be a walk in the park, but I think that Deshaun Booker is going to really need to have a monster game for them to keep it close.
No doubt. Well, I don't really have no more college basketball questions, Max, unless you just have some games you want to shout out, or Jay Money has something he want to shout out. I know we're running over time a little bit, but hopefully Larry will give us like 5 or 10 more minutes in case we need it, man. So anything you want to shout out, Max, hey, go ahead. I hit up Jay earlier and told him, say, man, I don't have too much college stuff in Max today. So many college games on in one day, it kind of messes with my head, man. It makes me, I get dizzy when I see so many games in college basketball. So big props to you because you can manage those cards. I really can't. I have 13 games or 12 games on NBA on Saturday, bro. I'm already over here pulling my hair out. I know I'm about to go big on a bunch of them, but I'm over here scratching my head like, God damn, it's about to be crazy for me on Saturday. But you do it every day. Anything else you want to drop on us?
Yeah, I got a bunch of picks that I can definitely throw out there. But getting back to what you're saying, I just have a really strict system of how I cap a game. So everything is within a time limit. And I got notebooks and notebooks of information that I build throughout the season. So at this point in the season, all I'm doing is rereading what I've written and adding based on what I've seen in the past game. So at this point in the season, it isn't that daunting. But I do understand when you see 60 games, it can definitely bring some uneasy and uncomfortable feeling. But as far as the picks tonight, if you can get South Dakota State live in right now, I think that they started either at 8 o'clock or 8:15. Mr. Puckline has put me on to these first half plays, and they've been very profitable. I think against Oral Roberts, South Dakota's worth a look first half and full game. Ordinarily, I don't look at the Pac-12, but because I'm on your show, King, I definitely looked at the Pac-12 games tonight. I do agree with a lot of other cappers that Oregon State, even though they don't have a lot of depth, I think that the Thompson brothers and Trey Tinkle are enough to go in and get a win against Colorado, because Colorado just hasn't proven to me that they are they're good at home, but the level of competition hasn't swayed me off taking this Oregon State team, who I think is underrated. I'm also going to go with Utah. I did get them a little earlier on. I got -1.5, and I took them at 2. So now I'm seeing 2.5s and 3s. It does give me a good feel about it. These are the kind of picks that Jimmy the Bag usually tails of mine when I like a home team and the lines moved in their favor. So there's also a lot of other people that I respect that are on this. I'm going to be on Utah. I think that even at -3, they're worth a look. I think they win this game by 5 to 6. And then I got a couple of the late coast games, as I call them, on the east side. Pepperdine, I think, is worth a look tonight. I think that at 4 points, I think they should be able to cover that. I think that Loyola Marymount should be on upset alert. These are the types of games that Pacific sneak up on you and either cover the spread or outright win. I haven't decided what I'm actually doing on that game yet, but I just wanted to put that out that Pacific is that type of team that sneaks up on you when you least expect it, and I have seen a lot of tickets on Loyola Marymount today. And the last game is I like UCI tonight against UCSB. I think that they go in. I think they get the outright win.
Yep, and I'm on the over in that game as well, so I'm going to probably parlay them together, actually. I'll play UCI in the over as well. I'm already on the over, but I'll parlay that. Anything you want to add to that, Jay? And real quick, you guys, I made a complete fucking mistake. It wasn't Furman I had first half. It was Warford. They lost. They was only up by 3 the first half. That was my parlay. So that show you right there. I'm not a college guy. I made a parlay and still picked the wrong damn team in it when I was picking the team. I'm looking at one team, capping one game, and picked a whole nother damn team. Hey, I got to stay away from college ball, man, unless I'm talking to Max and Jay Money, man. What you got to say, Jay?
Yeah, Max, I want to ask you real quick about the Arizona State game. I know they've been losing to Arizona pretty much, you know what I'm saying, like the last 5 or 6 times Arizona's been dominating them. I feel like this is the year that Arizona State will get them back. We know they got a little bit better of a team this year. Sometimes they'll have a little bit of a hiccup at the house, but I feel like they'll be ready for this game. And the fact that it's a home game, I really like Arizona State in this spot. I saw Arizona get their ass blown out by USC in the game where I thought Arizona was going to win. What you think about this one, bro?
Yeah, that's a game that gives me a lot of pause, specifically because of what you just pointed out. A lot of the time, especially in the Pac-12 this year and last year, you cannot really just go on the fact that a team got blown out. Yes, the USC loss was really ugly, but they proved themselves to being what they were, and I think that USC is the one that had the better game, and I think that Arizona just had an off night. I think in this rivalry game, you pointed it out, Arizona State has the better team. They got the Canadian, okay? Lou Dortz. I love the guy. He's a freaking beast. He's really nice and built. He's not afraid to drive to the lane. I think tonight, this is the perfect game for him to have the spotlight on him, for him to drop 25 to 30, and for Arizona State to finally get over the schneid and stop Mr. Coach Hurley from ripping them a new one in the next morning, because I'm sure after these games, he's not easy to go to practice with.
Right. Well, I'm definitely on Arizona State in this spot, so I definitely, you know what I'm saying, love that. That's all for me, man. I know we're going over time, but damn, we broke down a shitload of games, and everybody else was panicking about the Pistons. They did come back instead of momentum back. So I definitely love them to come back and win this game, and we finna cover this shit, and everything else finna cash too, and we finna wake up with bands in our accounts tomorrow, man.
Yeah, we better wake up with some bandos. I know I lost the first the first quarter, first half, but none of that shit really mean nothing to me. The end result is the end result, man. As I wake up with some money in my pocket, we all good. And look, I did just kind of just grill y'all Laker fans about LeBron playing, but I had a feeling he was playing the game. He was game time decision all day. It's kind of been his call. He will play. So you guys thinking that LeBron's about to go play 4 quarters coming back from a groin injury with a team that's missing Lonzo and trying to make trades. You think he better come out there and just play a whole full game? Don't get it twisted. LeBron probably won't play that long if he does play. Maybe a quarter or two. Who knows how it goes? But I don't see him really changing the momentum of this game too much, besides the fact that for namesake that he's playing. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? I saw it on there too. So if you guys are watching the NBA, you guys follow him. But everybody saw he was game time decision. So I was just fucking with y'all, but LA fans. But you know what I mean? I did just go at y'all. So now he actually is playing. So LeBron must be watching King's Court. Hey, so King James, if you're watching King's Court, man, send me some shoes or something. Send me the good looking ones though, man, because you got some ugly ass shoes, Brian. Make sure you find the good ones though and make it send to me too, bro. But thank you, Max, for coming on with us, man. Tell them where to find you at, bro. And you're part of the SBR family now, bro. So welcome aboard, man. But tell them where they can find you at.
Yeah, you can find me at Maxwell Smart 420 on Twitter, and you can see me every Thursday here with King and J Money, hopefully cashing you tickets, taking you to the local strip club, and helping you support local strippers, because that's what we do best. They need chicken tenders, and they need new G-strings.
Y'all know what's up, man. It's J Money. I'm sorry, man. This shit hilarious, man. Y'all know what's up, man. J Money. Y'all go follow me on Twitter right now, man. If you're not following me, you know what I'm saying? Y'all go follow me right now. If you are, go make it another account, man. You know what I'm saying? Not a burner account, still be on that one too, man. But you know what I'm saying? Y'all go follow me on Twitter right now. I got it, you know what I'm saying, on the poster at J Money is Money. You know, we finna cash these tickets. Y'all come back tomorrow and holler at us. We're gonna cash some more tickets. Let's get it.
But so yeah, I've been man King Real, man. We hit over 500 viewers today, so I probably hit a little bit too many dabs, but it's still all good. We back tomorrow, drop some more winners off, man. Let's cash this motherfucking Raptors money line max bet. Let's get this Detroit game max bet. Let's get this Irvine max bet. Let's hit max is Pacific play. Let's cash that shit. And the UC Irvine. I'm your man King Real. That's my guy Maxwell Smart. That's my guy, J Money. And all we do on King's Court is get money. I hope y'all paying attention. Love y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Deuces.